Have you ever imagined living in a place unlike any home you've ever known? Picture stepping into a world straight out of a science fiction movie, where every building, every room, and every detail is more surprising than the last. Today, we're not just talking about fancy mansions or smart homes, we're taking you on a journey to the most unbelievable homes on our planet. The world is full of unique and bizarre places that may seem unbelievable, yet people actually live in these homes. From floating spheres and mirrored cubes to entire villages perched on the edge of a cliff, these are not just places to sleep. They're stories, lifestyles, and testaments to human creativity and resilience. You're about to see how far people are willing to go for comfort, adventure, or just the thrill of doing something different. Get ready with WOW TV to experience unexpected perspectives you never thought of before. I promise by the end of this video, you'll never look at your own home the same way again. So strap in, hit that like button, and let's dive into 9 of the most unbelievable homes in the world. Our first stop is the surreal town of Balviningen in the Netherlands, where homes look like they've landed straight from another galaxy. Imagine living inside a perfect sphere with 3 stacked levels that create a surprisingly spacious but still compact interior. These round, futuristic pods are more than just a cool look. They're a real architectural marvel. The outside is sleek and modern, with curved windows and panels that reflect the sky, making each home feel like a spaceship waiting to take off. But here's the twist. Despite their small size, these spherical houses come with a hefty price tag. High costs don't seem to discourage residents, though. The reason? The surrounding environment is simply too good to give up. Lush greenery, peaceful water canals, and friendly neighbors create a vibe that's more than just sci-fi. It's a dream come true for anyone who loves a blend of innovation and tranquility. Inside, every inch is thoughtfully designed. The bottom level is perfect for chilling or socializing, the middle for cooking and eating, and the top for sleeping under the stars. Literally, thanks to those panoramic round windows. It's like living in your own private observatory. You might think the tight space would be a deal breaker, but the clever layouts and community spirit make it a place people never want to leave. So next time you see a perfectly ordinary row of houses, just remember, somewhere in the Netherlands people are actually living in giant spheres and loving every minute of it.
Next, we're heading to South Korea's Banwal and Bakshi Islands, better known as the Purple Islands. Imagine waking up and seeing everything, and I mean everything, drenched in shades of purple. Inspired by the local lavender that blooms across the hills, the entire community transformed their islands into a living, breathing work of art. Houses, bridges, fences, and even the local bus stops are painted in every tone of purple you can imagine. It doesn't stop there. Residents wear purple clothes, restaurants serve purple rice and sweet potatoes, and visitors are encouraged to join in the fun. There's a purple theme park vibe, but this is real life. The islands have become a tourist magnet, and the community has fully embraced their lavender legacy. What's amazing is how the color unites everyone. The transformation wasn't just about looks, it brought the people closer, fostering a sense of pride and identity. Even the air feels different, scented with lavender and buzzing with energy. Walking the famous Purple Bridge, you're surrounded by violet waves, purple flowers, and a sea of happy faces. If you think you've seen colorful places before, nothing compares to the Purple Islands. It's proof that a community can come together and completely reinvent their world, one brushstroke at a time.
Now, let's squeeze into one of the most bizarre homes ever built, Erwin Wurm's narrow house in Austria. At first glance, it looks like someone took a regular house and pressed it flat, almost like a cartoon. But step inside, and you'll find a full home squeezed into a space barely wider than a hallway. Every room, every door, and every piece of furniture is shockingly slim. Artist Erwin Wurm designed this house as a statement, a way to challenge our ideas of space and comfort. Walking inside is a surreal experience. You can touch both walls just by stretching out your arms. The kitchen is barely big enough to turn around in, and the bathroom? Let's just say you'll never complain about a small apartment again. But there's something more going on here. The narrow house isn't just about being weird. It makes you think, how much space do we really need? Can we be happy with less? For some, the tight quarters create a feeling of coziness. For others, it's pure claustrophobia. Visitors often leave with a totally new perspective on what home really means. So, next time you wish for a bigger house, remember Erwin Wurm's masterpiece. Sometimes, the most unforgettable homes are the ones that challenge everything you thought you knew about living space. Imagine stepping back in time 400 years to the heart of Sulawesi, Indonesia. Welcome to Ketekesu village in Toraja, where the iconic Tongkonan-style houses redefine what it means to live with tradition. These homes are instantly recognizable. Huge wooden structures with soaring boat-shaped roofs that look like they're set to sail into the sky. Built for families and entire communities, Tongkonan houses are more than just shelter. They're symbols of heritage, pride, and spirituality. Inside, the space is communal, with large open rooms for gatherings, ceremonies, and daily life. The outside is decorated with buffalo horns, each one representing a sacrifice and a story. The more horns, the greater the family's honor. Walking through the village, you're surrounded by echoes of ancient rituals and celebrations. The houses are carefully maintained, with intricate carvings and paintings telling stories of ancestors and legendary battles. The roofs, made from bamboo and wood, curve dramatically upward, a style passed down through generations. Ketekesu isn't just a place to live, it's a living museum. Every corner, every beam, and every artifact connects the past to the present, reminding us that home is not just about walls and roofs, but about the stories and traditions we carry forward. Get ready to board the world's most unusual home, Bruce Campbell's Boeing 727, parked deep in Oregon's forest. When most people see an old airplane, they see scrap. But Bruce saw a future home. He bought a decommissioned Boeing 727, hauled it to his land, and began one of the wildest renovations you'll ever see. Inside, he kept many original features: cockpit, seats, even the lavatories. But he's also added his own touches: a modern kitchen, a bedroom, and a shower, all fitted inside the airplane's iconic fuselage. Living here is like camping in the sky, minus the turbulence. The round windows fill the cabin with natural light, and the cockpit serves as a reading nook with the best view ever. Bruce's story is all about creativity and resourcefulness. He wanted to save the airplane from being scrapped, and in the process, he created a truly one-of-a-kind home. Maintenance is a challenge, and the quirks of airplane living, like narrow hallways and steep stairs, are very real. But Bruce wouldn't trade it for anything. Every day, he wakes up surrounded by the spirit of flight and adventure. If you ever doubted that homes could be built from anything, Bruce Campbell's Boeing 727 proves that the sky isn't the limit. It's just the beginning. Let's go underground! In the Australian outback, where temperatures soar above 40 degrees Celsius, well, that's 104 degrees Fahrenheit, the residents of Kuba Pedy have found a genius solution. They live beneath the earth. Here, entire homes, hotels, and even churches are carved into the soft rock, creating a subterranean oasis that stays cool year-round. On the surface, Kuba Pedy looks like a sleepy mining town, but below ground, it's a labyrinth of cozy, well-decorated living spaces. Residents have everything they need: bedrooms, kitchens, and even swimming pools, all hidden from the brutal sun and prying eyes. The underground homes are not only practical, but also incredibly quiet, offering a level of privacy and peace that's hard to find anywhere else. Building these homes takes serious effort. It's not just about digging a hole. They use specialized tools to carve out rooms and reinforce the walls. Despite the hard work, the payoff is huge. A comfortable, unique lifestyle that's perfectly adapted to the harsh desert environment. If you ever visit Kubapidi, don't be fooled by what you see above ground. The real magic happens below, where people have turned necessity into an underground paradise.
High above the clouds in Sichuan, China, lies the village of Atulecher, also known as the Cliff Village. Perched on an 800-meter vertical cliff, this isolated community became world famous when photos of children climbing vine ladders to get to school went viral. The journey was so dangerous, each trip felt like a life or death adventure. The government eventually stepped in, building sturdy steel sky ladders to replace the old vines. The trek is still intense, but much safer now. Despite the challenges, many families chose to stay, embracing a lifestyle that's as breathtaking as the view from their doorsteps. The cliffs protect them from floods and outsiders, and the close-knit community supports each other through thick and thin. Life here is a daily test of courage and resilience. Everything, from groceries to building materials, must be carried up the ladders. But for the villagers, the effort is worth it. They cherish their traditions, their freedom, and the beauty of their mountaintop home. Atulea reminds us that home isn't always about comfort or convenience. Sometimes it's about overcoming obstacles together and finding happiness in the most unlikely places.
Deep in the Swiss forest hides the Miracube Invisible Hotel, a futuristic suite camouflaged with mirrored walls that reflect the surrounding trees and sky. From a distance, it almost disappears, just a glimmer among the leaves. Step closer, and you'll find a stunning, ultra-modern haven that blends perfectly into nature. Inside, the Miracube is all about luxury and tranquility. Floor-to-ceiling windows let you watch the forest wildlife without ever being seen. At night, soft lights create a magical glow, turning the hidden cube into a glowing lantern in the woods. It's the ultimate escape for anyone who wants to reconnect with nature without sacrificing comfort. The design is both cutting-edge and eco-friendly. The mirrored exterior minimizes the hotel's visual impact and keeps the interior cool. Every detail, from the sustainable materials to the advanced climate control, is meant to protect the forest while offering guests a unique, unforgettable stay. The Miracube isn't just a hotel, it's an experience. It lets you disappear into the wild, reflect on life, and come away with a new appreciation for the world around you. Finally, we descend beneath the glitz and glamour of Las Vegas to reveal a hidden world few tourists ever see. Beneath the neon lights, a network of storm drainage tunnels stretches for miles, providing shelter to nearly 2,000 homeless people. This underground city is harsh, damp, and dangerous, but for many, it's the only refuge they have. The tunnels are dark and maze-like, filled with makeshift beds, graffiti, and the constant sound of dripping water. Electricity is scarce, so residents rely on flashlights and candles. Flooding is a constant threat. When it rains, water can rise in minutes, forcing everyone to evacuate. Despite the dangers, a sense of community has formed here. People share resources, protect each other, and create small comforts wherever they can. For some, the tunnels offer more safety and stability than the unpredictable streets above. Volunteers and outreach groups regularly visit, bringing food, blankets, and hope. It's a sobering reminder that while some homes are designed for luxury or adventure, others are born from necessity and resilience. The Las Vegas tunnels show us a side of humanity that's tough, resourceful, and determined to survive, no matter where they call home. No matter where you live, today's journey proves that home is so much more than just four walls and a roof. From floating spheres and mirrored cubes to cliffside villages and underground havens, people around the world have redefined what it means to find comfort, safety, and belonging. Each incredible home we visited is a testament to human creativity, determination, and the endless desire to make life a little more extraordinary. Maybe you found yourself dreaming about living in a purple paradise, escaping to a hidden forest, or even taking on the challenge of a cliff village. Or maybe you were shocked by the harsh realities faced by those living beneath Las Vegas. Whatever stood out to you, remember this. Every home, no matter how strange or simple, holds its own story, and every story is worth telling. Thanks for joining WOW TV and me on this tour of the world's most unbelievable homes. If you love this adventure, smash that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which home blew your mind the most. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and never stop searching for the place you truly belong.